protest by Shogure and his associates. Call on all parents and guardians to caution their children against being used by selfish politicians. Distinguished members of the press, respected stakeholders in the education sector, fellow Nigerian students, ladies and gentlemen, the leadership of National Association of Nigerian Students has called this press conference to address and clarify misleading, malicious narrative currently circulating on social media platforms. The narrative falsely claimed that NANS is planning to organize or participate in so-called free Nnamdi Kanu protest slated for October 20th. We wish to state categorically and unequivocally that NANS is not and will not be part of any protest organized or influenced by Omoyele Shogure or any other political motivated group or individual. The entire claim is false, mysterious, and designed to drag the name of our noble association into political controversies that do not align with our mandate as a student body. As the umbrella body representing all Nigerian students, both home and abroad, NANS believes strongly in the role of law, due process, and peaceful engagement. We understand the matter concerning Nnamdi Kanu is a legal issue currently
Anyways, we just saw that was they said it's press conference led by. I even first thought it was all student association, but when I read the caption, they say it's NANS. NANS ke. I say I be asu. Because this overgrown adults that I'm seeing in that press conference, I say Mawagake. Let me put them back.
Protest by Shogure and his associates.
Let's note it. So when I saw it, I say this overgrown adult can only be ASU or student association, but I now remember that they said there are some unpicked individuals by some used as political tools, by political elements. And I say, I understand. And part of the points they try to marshal is that it is politically motivated. Yes, the trial itself, we all know, is politically motivated. But he also said that people should warn their children as not to come out. We know that is the main purpose in the first instance. If you claim that NANS is not supposed to have anything to do with all this kind, that your association, no. On that day, I know I will say real NANS that day. Independent-minded students who don't follow shenanigans will come out. Normally will come out. And then these sort of elements have already lost. They were never even in control of welfare of students in the first place. Otherwise, matters they happen. We don't hear this NANS talk. Matters affecting students' welfare every time. We don't hear them talk. And by the way, we even know the real NANS when we see them. Not be these elements. That said, if me I did Abuja on 20th, I did definitely join that protest. Definitely joining that protest. All of this simply confirm the fear already. The fear of the establishment that people want to come out and protest. They don't like it. So they are paying all sorts of groups to come out and be dissociating. You want to dissociate from what you never had association with in the first place. Can you imagine? NANS dissociates. You are dissociating from what you did not even, nobody even associated you with it before. You are now saying you are dissociating from. Who call you? Who call you? There are some activities that are for people of conscience, not people who are for sale. There's difference. People of conscience versus people who are for sale. Every day we write history. This one don't they write your own. Because last, it would have been better not to even have done this press conference in the first. Who sponsored it? We know. We know who sponsored this press conference in the first place. We know. Like in the first place, in the first instance now, like in the first instance, it would have been better you didn't address this press conference at all. So that we don't even know what your position or thought is. Some things are better left untouched. But now, these ones came out now, address press conference, trying to discourage people from coming out. Already, it's a failed mission. There's no way you are going to be discouraging people of conscience not to come out. Now, back to Nnamdi Kanu's matter. The truth is that we all know. Somebody called me one time like that. Is he from Italy or Germany? And told me how he lost 2 family members in a week. He said his uncle is a senior police officer and his younger brother, a member of, is he ESN or IPOB? He said he was sympathetic to the IPOB ESN cause, right? Trying to, a lot of people joined those groups because they felt they were protecting their motherland or protecting their town or villages, or communities from invaders. Not a bad idea. If, there used to be a time too when, the security architecture failed. So at night, as landlord association, we did the rotation. Some of us will wake up at night, we'll burn tire. Because it was a time where armed robbers were always coming and disturbing the neighborhood. We just wake up, we hear that they went to rob this place before we woke up. We wake up another morning, we hear that they went and robbed another neighbor somewhere. We wake up and say, ah. So we now decide to start doing. Some of you will remember, if you stayed very well in Nigeria, there was a time we rotated it. We'll be rotating vigilante at night. So people voluntarily would join anything that is about protection or security for their community normally, right? Because of that, I'm surprised that a lot of people joined IPOB or ESN, voluntarily, not coerced. So this person told me the story of how some groups, I think he said, whether it is the ESN, they were angry with the security architecture, with the police especially. So they went and burnt a police station. When they burnt the police station, he said his uncle was in the police station at that time. His uncle died in the burning process. He said 2 or 3 days after, he said joint military task force went and raided the bush where the ESN people were lodged, the boys were lodged. And, there was a shootout, and his younger brother also died in that shootout because his younger brother was sympathetic to the ESN and was a member. So, in summary, within a week, he lost 2 family members, and he was so angry with Nnamdi Kanu. He is not alone. No. There are many people like that who are not happy with Nnamdi Kanu. Now, are we saying, I can only speak for myself now. Am I therefore saying that Nnamdi Kanu should not be tried? Certainly no. Are we therefore saying that government should just release him unconditionally and return him to the community, to the society, to continue what he was doing, because a lot of people felt he was terrorizing them? Okay. But the point again is, I've said it and I will repeat it. If you want to try him, try him. If you have any evidence against him, why not bring it out? Bring the evidence, pronounce him guilty, and sentence him. My own position is we have seen how they use judiciary to oppress people long before now. There are many political prisoners. And if this is going to be just another one like that, then let us all know now and resist it together. The reason is this. If Nnamdi Kanu is guilty, let the court prove it. Let government prove it. And let the court do the needful. But the same courts, the same government who disobeys courts now wants people to respect that the matter is in court. That is where my graph is. This government is pretending that they actually believe in rule of law, that a matter is in court. How many matters in court that this government obeys the outcome? How many? Is it not the one that is convenient for them that they enforce? The one that is not convenient for them, do they obey? That is where we say, see, you're not giving confidence to people about this court matter in the first place. Even Simon Ekpa that was arrested how many days ago, they have concluded his matter in Finland. They have handed him his sentence. But we are here in Nigeria, you slam Nnamdi Kanu is what's his name? Late Buhari's prisoner. Tinubu is holding him. And the question is, for what reason? If you don't want to conclude this matter, then leave him. But if you are ready for the matter, do it. Because we know this government very well. That is how they play games, oppressing people with judiciary. At the end of the day, the ones that were convicted, that really convicted, the executive will still come back and pardon who the judiciary has already convicted. No be today now. We don't do this matter, I don't think now. So government itself is not giving people confidence about their so-called judiciary, their so-called law and legal processes. So you are not giving confidence to people. That is why anything is the government is easily popular. Government against government is very easy to be popular, because government itself does not give confidence to people that it respects its own courts. You are not encouraging people to respect your courts. That is why people will just say anything against government. See, this government don't want Gbadun. That's a fact. Late Buhari's prisoner, Tinubu inherited and continue to keep. For what reason? For what reason? Buhari's prisoner, wetin concern Tinubu with am? Simon Ekpa's matter that happened that many days ago, they have already concluded it. Those that were convicted, we judiciary managed to convict criminals in this country, executive will still pardon them. No be today now. You will still pardon them. So what are we saying? The ones from the north, we saw the outcome now. Abi we didn't see. The ones from the north, you left them now. You left them. You returned them. Toji Yusuf, or was it all those guys, all those terrorists, headsmen, you released them. I'm not saying releasing Nnamdi Kanu without trial, no. But we are saying this thing is looking already like you are not serious with trying anybody. It's looking like a sham. Like a sham trial. That's what it's looking like. So I'm not here to oppose government or oppose anybody, but I'm here to say, guys, come. If you are not taking this judiciary thing seriously, let's not be deceiving ourselves. I know Wiki is already building houses for judges and all that, buying them all sort of gift and all. We know the outcome already. But the point again is, people can see through you, this government. You don't even pretend about things again. So you can't have support of people. If me I did Abuja, we would join that protest. Yeah. If I did Abuja on 20th, I did that protest. Because I see no reason. No reason. We are not saying don't prosecute. But how many years you are inheriting Buhari's prisoner? You are keeping him as your own inherited any. For what reason? The same government that will bring people that abuse Tinubu from PDP and give them position in APC. That Wike that is insisting that Nnamdi Kanu must be convicted. That Wike in Abuja. Did we not hear when he was governor and said that APC is cancer, PDP is migraine, Abiyedik, that he prefers to be treating his malaria in PDP than to go to where cancer is? Did you not rehabilitate Wike with his Oguguru into APC and gave him ministerial position? Now, all including the one that is building super coastal highway from Lagos to Calabar. At first, he didn't know how much. Later, he came back and said at 7 point something billion naira. Is he also not from PDP? Segun Showunmi is now busy junketing, doing excursion on coastal road now. All the people that abused you before, including Buala, abusing with the name of that one. Then Mokri is now praising you. The person who said, God forbid, a drug lord, he called those sort of names. You forgive them. You forgive them now. So, how will it now be difficult? Person will no offend you. Will no offend you. He was Buhari's prisoner, not your own. Buhari don't go. He did not only leave Aso Rock, he also left the world already. He left this earth and moved on to the beyond already. So what else is there? We should know. What else? I'm not saying don't try him. The court is there. But you are holding somebody perpetually. And even when the court said release him, you did not release him. You didn't. So you don't obey your own court, but you want to force everybody else to obey your courts. Gentlemen and ladies, I don't have much to talk about. I just want to tell you and let you know that if I did Abuja 20th, I did that.